I basically traced him, and then we started talking, and we went on a date right away.
Yeah, next day.
Next day. Yeah. And then we kept going on dates for the two.
In a New York park, Garbiñe Muguruza chats with a man we can't quite see, both laughing under a big old tree. This isn't just any chat, it's the start of a surprising love story. But who's this man making her smile? Let's dive in and find out more about this unexpected twist in her life. Buckle up, it's about to get interesting. But first, do you know the weird reason both Garbiñe's father and her Chinese fans refer to her by the nickname Mushroom? Stick around to the end to find out why. And trust me, it's not what you think. And as always, if this video serves up some tennis joy, follow that like button and backhand a subscribe for more ace-worthy tennis content like this. "2017 was a landmark year for Garbiñe. Ascending the steps of tennis royalty, she clinched the coveted Wimbledon title, cementing her place in tennis history. Fast forward to the present, and while her prowess on the court remains undeniable, there's a new chapter unfolding in her life that's just as exciting. But to understand the full story, we need to journey back in time to where it all began. Central Park, New York. The sun filters through the trees, casting playful shadows on the ground, while the distant hum of city life hums softly. Within this scene strolls the fierce tennis champion Garbiñe Muguruza, the Spanish Venezuelan sensation who was crowned the winner at Wimbledon in 2017. A victory that etched her name into the history books alongside tennis greats, ensuring that she wouldn't be forgotten anytime soon. Yet, even legends need a moment of respite. So, what better place than Central Park? Located just a stone's throw away from her hotel, the park became her getaway spot. "I was close to Central Park and felt a bit bored," she once recalled in an interview with Hola Spain. It was meant to be a simple walk, an escape from the incessant pressure of tournaments, especially after her exit from the fourth round of the US Open in 2021. However, fate had other plans. Among the thousands who visit Central Park daily, few would recognize the two-time Grand Slam champion. Yet, amidst the typical park goers, the joggers, families, tourists, and the artists, there was one individual who did. A young man by the name of Arthur Borges. His chiseled features, strong demeanor, and unmistakable association with the world-renowned Tom Ford fashion house made him stand out, even in the vastness of Central Park. Recognizing the tennis star, he mustered up the courage to approach her, not for an autograph, but for some simple words of encouragement. "Good luck at the US Open," he uttered, to which Garbiñe couldn't help but think, "Wow, he's so handsome." It was a modest, sincere interaction, but the spark was undeniable. As days rolled on, this spark transformed into an ember, then into a burning flame. Their initial meetings over coffee by the East River slowly morphed into strolls along its banks. They didn't just discuss tennis or fashion, they laughed at shared jokes, dreamt of future adventures, and discovered an understanding that only a few ever find. With each passing day, their bond grew stronger, and what began as a chance encounter led to dates, weekend getaways, and eventually long trips together. As Arthur himself put it, those first few weeks with her were unreal, filled with an inexplicable joy and excitement. Their whirlwind romance reached its crescendo when Arthur decided to pop the question. Choosing the scenic backdrop of Marbella, he knelt, holding out a ring to Garbiñe. The proposal took her by surprise. Overwhelmed by a rush of emotions, she exclaimed amidst tears, "I didn't know how to react." But amidst her tears, her answer was clear: yes. The love story of Garbiñe and Arthur serves as a reminder that love can be found in the most unexpected places. From their first meeting in Central Park to their planned wedding close to a Spanish beach, it's clear that these two souls from different worlds were destined to cross paths. As Garbiñe takes a break from the sport to focus on her personal life, it's evident that this next chapter holds much promise and joy. Central Park, with its meandering paths and timeless charm, played matchmaker, and in the process gave the world one of its most heartwarming modern-day romances. Imagine walking through New York's Central Park and bumping into Garbiñe Muguruza, one of tennis's superstars. That's exactly what happened to Arthur Borges. You might wonder though, just who is this man who caught the eye of Garbiñe? Arthur Borges isn't your average Joe from New York. Born in the romantic backdrop of Italy in 1984, Arthur's story weaves through several countries. From Italy's cobbled streets, he shifted to Finland's serene landscapes, and then the bustling cityscape of New York. With a job title like the Director of Made to Measure North America at Tom Ford, you instantly get the feeling that he's someone who understands precision and style. 6 years at such a prestigious post, that's no small feat. His job there wasn't just about picking out the right ties and suits, it was about ensuring everything was perfect, tailored to the T.
Left his job in New York, he moved to Switzerland to be with Garbiñe. They started traveling the world to her tennis tournaments.
Interestingly, it was during his New York stint that fate played its part. Remember Garbiñe's words, "He's a mix, like me. We share that feeling of being citizens of the world." They both have a blend of cultures in them, making their connection even more profound. It's no wonder that he's often seen passionately cheering at her matches. It's this shared global spirit that probably makes their bond so special. Life before Garbiñe? Well, he was previously married to Finnish figure skater Kira Korpi. But as they say, every end is a new beginning. The year they parted ways, 2021, was the same year he crossed paths with Garbiñe. Talk about stars realigning. When not at work or tennis matches, Arthur is quite the social media enthusiast. If you take a sneak peek into his Instagram, @ArthurBorges, it's a colourful palette of travel snapshots, glimpses of Garbiñe, and moments that celebrate his Italian roots, Finnish stays, and the New York hustle. He's amassed a cool 9,000 plus followers, and why wouldn't he? The man has style, both in fashion and in life. In terms of children, not yet. Both Garbiñe and Arthur seem to be savouring their moments together, travelling, exploring, and building their bond. So, when you think about it, Arthur Borges isn't just some guy Garbiñe met. He's a world traveller, a fashion aficionado, and someone who, much like Garbiñe, has a story that spans continents. It's these tales of unexpected love and shared dreams that remind us of the magic that life can often surprise us with. In the world of tennis, love might mean nothing on the scoreboard, but away from the limelight, it's everything. Wishing Garbiñe and Arthur a lifetime filled with happiness, memories, and endless adventures. Cheers to a match made in heaven. And now it's trivia time. Why did her father lovingly call her Mushroom? The answer is both amusing and cautionary. He likened her to those eye-catching red mushrooms, seemingly innocent, but with a potentially deadly secret if you take a bite. Those tricky fungi. Chinese fans seem to be on the same wavelength. Her name eerily resembles mushroom in their language. And if you're thinking mushroom is unique, she's also known by the more standard monikers of Garbi and Mugu. Yawn, right? However, Agnieszka Radwanska spices things up, bestowing upon her the nickname The Bomb for her dynamic, aggressive style on the court. From fungi to fireworks, she's got quite the range in nicknames.
Work together.
And that, my friends, is game, set, and match for this episode of Glam Slam Tennis. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss a moment of the action and what we have in store. Until next time, stay fabulous and ace those serves.